Having crossed the channel, come round the Bay of Biscay and come round and down the Spanish coast and into Portugal, it was time to crack on. We needed to get a wiggle on. We left Lexus and headed for Foz.
We had only planned to stay one night in Foz, and it was a good job we did too. We were eaten alive by mosquitoes. The next day we moved on to Peniche, where we anchored in the bay and the boats put on a fabulous light show for us.
We stayed for a few days at Cascais, near Lisbon, and then we moved on again to our favourite of all the anchorages we've been to, Sines, or Sinish as it's pronounced locally. We left Sinish early in the morning and headed down towards Cape St Vincent. Most of the trip was really good, but as we rounded the cape, the wind got up, and it was then a really rough passage down to Lagos.
Foz was a very pretty town and we would love to have explored more, but we just didn't have time. We needed to move on.
We made a really quick passage down to Peniche, and this is what met us when we got there. So we've counted 40 boats now that have come out of the harbour. So it's really difficult. We're at anchor just outside the harbour, so we're rocking and rolling a little bit, as you can imagine, but out there in the harbour, well, there must be 50 dress boats. And more still coming out. And more. So I've turned our radar on and I've got the gain up quite high, but you can see there's a complete semicircle of boats right round to the head there, right out into the bay. That 4-mile line of boats going right out into the bay. Amazing.
We left Peniche early in the morning and headed to Cascais. What a beautiful place that is. And got his camera out. It's an old Nikon, but it does take some lovely pictures. There were so many beautiful beaches, unfortunately none of them were dog friendly.
The rocky coastline here gives some gorgeous, spectacular views. Just look at this one, a small inlet. There's actually a small beach that you can get to by boat.
We came across this market in an underpass under the road where they were selling local made goods, including beautiful handmade lace. Like that one next to it.
It's lovely, isn't it? Work involved in that is We soon moved on to Signs, or Sinish as it's pronounced locally, and found the best anchorage we've had for our entire trip. So this is Signs, or Sinnies. Lovely, lovely beach with an area that's fenced off, buoyed off for people swimming. It's there's an oil port just to the west of us where the tankers come in. And I have to say, it's the quietest anchorage we've been in. Isn't it, Mrs. Woman?
For a long time. It's lovely.
It is the quietest anchorage. And these two have had a run on the beach, haven't you?
The birds.
Are you chasing the birds? Were you? And all them sea pigeons, Oscar? They're still there. I could get them, Dad. I could get them if you let me off. Another British Bavaria over there. There's a Lagoon 40 there. That's the marina, which we chose not to go into. Lovely, lovely golden sand beach over there. It's twilight now, so I don't know how well this is filming. Captain Chaos over there from Spain. We call him that because he bashed into a boat when we were in our last port. Two more boats over there. We think one of those is English. A nice old wooden cat over there. And a French boat there next to us. Lovely, lovely, peaceful evening. The sun's just gone over the horizon. Gorgeous. Oh well, quest south tomorrow, darling. We left early, heading for Cape St Vincent. The forecast was good, but once we got round the Cape, the weather deteriorated drastically, and we had to make a run for Lagos. Lagos really is a beautiful place, and while we were there, we met up with YouTube bloggers Nick and Teresa on Ruby Rose. Warm enough?
Yeah, it's lovely.
Was he trying to sell you a boat ride?
Yeah,
That's the one thing we're not going to need. Right, poochies, time to get on the boat. Fish, a little mullet. You can't have them, Oscar. You coming on the boat? Come on then. Oh, I'm having a look at the fish, Dad. You like fish as well, don't you, Oz? I like it fresh, Dad. So what we thought was a lovely little anchorage, well, we still think it's a lovely anchorage. Was absolutely plagued yesterday with loggers in small boats coming through the anchorage. On that side of the river is Portugal. We're in Portugal. On that side of the river is Spain. We're in Spain.
Good job too. We make these videos for you, Questions and comments are welcome.
Don't forget to visit our Facebook page, Impavidus on the Boat. There's lots of blogs, sailing related information and other interesting things.